As a member of the Governing Council of Federal College of Education, Uyo in Akwa Ibom State, and so many others that have benefited. Now, the removal of the oil subsidy by the federal government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has also impacted on our economy. Particularly, it has increased allocation to the local governments, which has enabled us to provide dividends of democracy to our grassroots supporters. So today, as members of the Association of Local Governments of Rivers State, we are gathered in this auditorium to show our solidarity and our support, total support for the president, and to ensure him that we are ready to vote him come 2027. Thank you, and God bless us.
And that was the
secondly, then the chairman of
Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, Sir Ore Ihunda DSSRS, the mayor of Port Harcourt City, brings another round of applause for him. The local government chairman in Rivers State, councillors from all the local government areas of Rivers State. At this point, permit me to welcome the chairman, the leader.
You introduce yourself, and that this is the first time in Rivers State. So this is the Rivers State is a shrine. We don't now have.
You guys are professional enough. Please don't capture empty seats. You know this is a live event. 11, are you set? TV stations, confirm your set.
Greet everybody this morning. My name is Olu Nobu Hanachom, the leader of Port Harcourt City Legislative Assembly, and by the grace of God, the chairman, Rivers State Councillors Forum. Honorable colleagues, having listened carefully to what the mayor of Port Harcourt has said concerning the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I want to support with my councillors that come 2027, let him continue. This is our ruling. Thank you, and God bless us.
Port Harcourt City Local Government Area Council. Coming up next, the Deputy Chairman of Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, and Chairman of the Local Government Area, Gift Honor PhD, Professor Henslow.
The Chairman, Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, other members of the association and chairman of council here present, our very beautiful and distinguished vice chairman here present, all our councillors from the 23 local government areas of Rivers State, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here before you this morning as chairman of the Akwa local government area. My name is Honorable Dr. Gift Walu. I want to say to our people this morning and to the rest of the country and the world at large that politics, they say, is local. In 2027, the people of Obiakwa local government area will vote massively for the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. We will vote for him to continue the good work he's doing in our country. We will vote for him most importantly because 2027 is one opportunity we have to say thank you to him for the many good things he has done in our local government. First, we will thank him for appointing our son, our leader, our benefactor, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. We will thank him for appointing our son, Honorable Chief Tony Chidugam Okocha, as the rep of Rivers State on the NDDC board. For appointing our son, Honorable Chukwuemeka Aaron, DSSRS, as Commissioner, National Federal Character Commission. We will thank the President for appointing our son, Honorable Barrister Frank Achilike Owo, as member of the board of North-East Development Commission. We will also thank the President for appointing our son, Honorable Tony Okia, as Commissioner, Federal Capital Territory Service Commission. We will also thank the President for appointing our son, Honorable Chief Sir Osije Okocha, as an ambassador nominee. The list goes on and on and on. And so, come 2027, the people of Obiabo, anybody who is 18 years and above, must come out with their PVCs and support the President to continue the good work he's doing for our country. Thank you very much and God bless you.
And that was Honorable Dr. Kitmolu, Chairman Obiabo Local Government Area, who is also the Deputy Chairman Association of Local Government of Niger River State, making the position of the executive arm of Government Obiabo known. May I welcome the leader, Obiabo Legislative Arm, to kindly come forward, please. Leader, Obiabo Legislative Arm, to state the position of the legislative arm of Obiabo Local Government. Please, let's welcome him. Let's welcome him. Please, let's welcome him to welcome him.
The ALGON chairman and other local government chairmen present, the vice chairman, my dear leaders and councillors of the 23 local government area. My name remains Right Honorable Rexmilia Abuchi Amadi, by God's grace, the leader of the 10th Legislative Council of Obiabo. Having listened to my principal, in whom we are all well pleased in Obiabo, I want to say, with due consultation with my dear colleagues, we want to say that we are subscribing to that wise decision. And we want to say that that decision is the interest of our people, the people of Obiabo local government area. And so on that note, we support that decision. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Honorable. And next, we'll be having the position of the people of Obiabo area. Let's welcome Honorable Shedrack Obobu Chukwu. And also, I would like the leader of Obiabo to come forward, please. The leader. Can you stand behind the chairman?
The chairman of ALGON, other members of ALGON Rivers chapter, the deputy chairman, the leader, council of all the councils in Rivers State, councillors, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for what he is doing for us in Rivers State. As a state, we wholeheartedly appreciate and support what he's doing, and will continue this support to 2027 and ensure that he gets back his mandate for a second tenure as a state. How can a father be doing what he's doing and his children will not support? In Rivers State today, first of its kind, that a Rivers man is appointed the minister of FCT. And we can see by that appointment that the name of Rivers State is all around Abuja because of what the minister is doing. Mr. President has graciously appointed my leader, the son of Obebe Mandani local government, as coordinator of Abuja Metropolitan Council. What else can we say? In Orashi, where I come from also, our brother Chibudo Muche has also been appointed as South board. Mr. President, we can't say it. We can't say it all. The president at the national level, to all of us here, you will agree with me that the president has cleared all the foreign exchange liability, and because of that, the dollar has been stabilized. Our naira has been stabilized. You can see what the president is doing. The impact has not been, has not reached us for now. By his second tenure, Mr. President, the impact of what he's doing will reach everybody up to the grassroots. I want to thank Mr. President. I want to say that on behalf of our Obebe Mandani local government, the leader and the councillors, that we will support Mr. President to return back as the president of this country come 2027. And to express our joy to Mr. President that the people of Obebe Mandani local government will not support him from outside. Because of that, myself, the leader, all the councillors, and all the good people of Obebe Mandani today decamped from PDP to APC. The cap I have on me bears PDP. Today I have removed it and will wear APC cap. Thank you and God bless all of you.
Now the leader of the movement to speak, and they have it. The chairman of the has formally announced his camping from the Democratic Party to the opposition. Leader. Standing on existing protocol, my name is Honorable Bennett Mwagao, Legal Council. As a legislature, our message this morning is that we completely and totally adopt everything that our chairman has said a few minutes ago. As a party people, as a legislature, we are party people, and we will not vote outside our party. So 2027, we are all going to vote the president under the A policy. Thank you and God bless you. The Chairman of Sanitary Local Government Area, Honorable Dr. Olingo Ferry George. Thank you so much, Honorable. Honorable, the protocol has been established. Kindly adopt the protocol and go ahead with your speech. 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you. The Mayor of Port Harcourt and all of my colleagues, all the councillors seated here. The Asaito, my name is Olingo George, PhD, DSSRS, Chairman Asaito Local Government. The people of Asaito Local Government have resolved Tinubu return as second-term president. Under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, two of our illustrious sons, Dr. Kelly, Alabo George Kelly, Executive Secretary, Agency, Border Community, Honorable Jukai Flaga Makri, Director, General Security for Energy, under the Office of National Security Advisor. Therefore, the people of Asaito have said categorically that 2027, we, the Asaito, will highly support our president to return back as the president of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless. Good morning, all. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I am Charles Caribou, representing the legislative arm of Asaito Local Government area. Having carefully listened to my chairman, I feel all he has said here is in line with the realities on ground and the aspiration of the people of Asaito Local Government. Hence, I endorse, I support all he has said, and come 2027, we are trusting and hoping that Asaito Local Government area will give 100% votes. President Tinubu, God bless you.
Thank you so much, Asaito Local Government Area. Next, please welcome with me the Chairman, MRN Local Government Area, Honorable Pastor Chidinoy, PhD. Let's also welcome the leader of the legislative MRN Local Government Area. Can you come forward?
The Mayor of Port Harcourt City Local Government Area, Chairman of ALGON, please permit me to adopt all of the protocols succinctly established. I want to start this speech by moving for an amendment of the provisions of 2 Samuel chapter 1 verse 20, that whatever I will say here should be published on the streets of Gath and also published on the streets of Arsenal. The Bible also says, "Here's thou a man diligent in his ways, and you will see he will sit with kings." The people of Emowa call on the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu GCFR to present himself for re-election in 2027. The reason we are saying that is not because of the fun of it. This is a man who tamed the Atlantic Ocean. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu tamed the Atlantic Ocean. What is today the Echo Atlantic, where you see buildings right standing, was once an ocean, and he tamed it while he was governor. Is there anything else he cannot tame? Here is a man who, when he presented himself for election, even his own political party put obstacles on his way. You recall that they changed the currency of the naira. They changed the denomination of the naira. This is the only country that has two currencies running pari passu. During that period under review, they also made it impossible for people to have fuel, diesel, and so on. In all of that, God made him succeed and became president. Therefore, no man can stop such a president. And all of the things he's doing, like the mayor of Port Harcourt City has said, the fight against crude theft has resulted in enormous to the state government and to the local government. So we will not be carried away by the shenanigans that we are seeing. People going to kidnap 5,000 students, 3,000 pupils from a school. That is not the issue. For us in Rivers State, we are urging him for re-election. And others have also mentioned appointments made. Our leader, the Chief Engineer Emeka Woke, is also the Director General of NOSRA. For our people, there are still yet that will be unfolded. So we have never had it so good. We therefore join others who have spoken to ask Mr. President to kindly present himself for re-election. Forget about the votes. Rivers State, under the direction of Chief Ezenwa Wike, is in the bag. So I would not want to labor you with my Constantino Cicero. I have said it, and that is how it is.
All protocol observed. My name is Honorable Mrs. Love Yenke, the leader of the 10th Legislative Assembly, Emohua. I have observed what my chairman, the God-sent chairman to Emohua, have said. The learned man, the visionary. So, I'm now adopting what he has said, that it is true. Let Ahmed Tinubu go ahead and instead we say carry go.
Legislative arm M1 endorsing the position of the chairman. Next, Abua Odra local government area. For the position of the people of Abua Odra local government area, let's welcome Honorable Owolobi Michael Efori, and also let's welcome the leader of the 10th Legislative Assembly, Abua Odra local government area. Please come forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to thank my chairman of ALGON, the deputy, and all my colleagues, the beautiful deputies of 22 local government areas. I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you very much. Mine is not different from what every leader has been saying here, every chairman has been saying here. But I want to point out something that we seem to have forgotten. When the president installed us on the 3rd of May, before when he was president-elect, he assured our leader, Chief Vice Wike, of an all-inclusive government. And on that day, while we were, he was here commissioning projects and he made those promises. Today we can see how many Rivers people, irrespective of parties and borderlines, excellent Rivers people have been brought into position. In my local government, I have our leader, Professor Henry Ogiri, as the member of the National Population Commission. I have, yes, the former commissioner of the National Population Commission. I have Mr. Loyagri, also a board member of the Oko Polytechnic. Far from it, the truth is, we're not just grateful, because for decades, Nigerians have longed for local government autonomy. Previous governments have failed to give it to us. Our president came and made sure that autonomy today we're enjoying it. I think we should stand up and rise up and thank him, because without that autonomy that we have, our location will not be what it is today, and the rules and engagement of the local government will not be in our hands. Thank you very much. Mr. President Agwagwa is standing with you and all his leaders. We will follow you come 2027. We will deliver on the goods that you have put in our hands. I stand here as a proud chairman of APC, Agwagwa Local Government, with my members all intact. When that day comes, without any doubts, we will deliver. Thank you very much, Mr. President. God bless you for what you're doing for Rivers State. God bless you what you're doing for our leaders who you have appointed in different places, not especially Chief Vice Chancellor Wike. God bless you. Thank you very much.
I salute everybody this afternoon. My salute to my Honorable Chairman of TVC. My name is Honorable ALGON, the leader of the 11th Assembly of Udva Local Government Area. I stand here and I miss this afternoon to have talked what my executive chairman have just said. In one accord, we are promising to return our president, Honorable Ahmed Bola Tinubu. May God bless you.
This is Rivers State, and this is a very strategic meeting, Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, where members of ALGON Rivers State are making known their position concerning the situation in the political landscape of this country, Nigeria, and also the position come 2027. And next, please permit me to welcome the chairman of the Bono Local Government Area, Honorable Vincent Tinubu, and also I want the leader of the Bono Legislative Arm to kindly come forward. Thank you so much, Honorable Vincent.
Chairman ALGON, Honorable Alwa Yunda, his deputy. My colleagues, please allow me to stand on existing protocol. My name is Vincent Nenebuka. I'm the executive chairman of Ugumolo Local Government Area. I'm here with my vice chairman, my councillors, collectively on behalf of the Ugumolo people. We have come here to declare our support for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu. We are doing so for very fantastic reasons, very beneficial reasons. Ugumolo, by God's grace, has 3 appointees of the President: Chief Bomayaye, Senator George Sekbo, and Ambassador Maureen Kamno. Bomayaye is the Executive Director of Finance, NDDC. Senator George Sekbo is the Chairman, Governing Council, Fira Polytechnic in Bonny. Ambassador Maureen Kamno is the MD, Abuja Investment Company. Ladies and gentlemen, we have benefited so much. I can safely say that Ugumolo is one of the luckiest LGA cities.
And you're holding your God praise in keep it down.
The federal government has built an ultra-modern community center in Ogun. Through Boma Eyaye, the federal government has completed 6.6 kilometers of internal roads in Ogun. Through Boma Eyaye, the federal government has built principal and teachers' quarters in GSS Ogun. Through Boma Eyaye, an ultra-modern event center is being built. It is ongoing. Through Boma Eyaye, of solar lights in all the communities in Ugumolo. That time is under construction in Ogun, Nowa,
road. In Bolo, 11 billion naira worth of dredging is going on in the community. A principal and teachers' quarters are being built in CSS Bolo. Recently, in Wakama, a contract for the construction of principal and teachers' quarters awarded. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are from Ogbolo, would you support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? My dear President, carry go. The Ogbolo people will vote for you massively in 2027. Thank you and God bless you.
Already existing protocols. My name is Chief Honorable Tamuno Itekena Ako, the leader of Ogu Bolo Legislative Assembly. I am here with my ward councillors. They are all here. We are all intact. We have carefully studied what the executive chairman of my local government has said. We don't have the time to say much. He has said it all. We are only here to reaffirm what he has said. Ogbolo is intact for the second coming of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. My chairman has already spoken the achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he has already said it all. So we are here to affirm that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will go for 2027. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The leader of the legislative arm of Ogbolo local government area. Next, let's welcome the chairman, Kana local government area, Honorable Dr. Thomas Bayo, and also have the leader of the legislative arm, Kana local government area, come forward to join him. Thank you. Chairman of ALGON and their colleagues, my name is Dr. Barere Thomas, and I am the chairman of Kana local government. I stand tall today that I'm part of this very important event, and I want this to be recorded in the stand of time that for 30 years the Kana people, the Ogoni people, have been carrying a burden. We took to the streets, we cried, we agitated for the exoneration of our finest human rights crusader, and all our living materials that were justly executed for asking for environmental justice. It fell on 30 years. 30 years. 30 years. And in less than a year, a man came. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And in exercising presidential prerogative of mercy, granted state pardon to Kansarunwa and all those who were justly executed, thereby proving to the world that indeed they were executed innocently. How else do you thank such a man? We go. And like you already know in Ghana, our culture is gratitude. And translating gratitude to reality is our presence here today. We're not just asking Ahmed Tinubu to make himself available in 2027. We're endorsing him for presidency 2027. I will be here with the leader of Ghana, the 19 councillors of Ghana, my vice chairman, and so when we talk, Ghana is talking. Away from that, appointment of an erudite scholar as Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council of the Federal University of Environmental Technology, Professor Bob Barrier, is one thing that will continue to remain on our lips. We are grateful, we are thankful to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Away from that, a seasoned lawmaker, Right Honorable Emmanuel Wika Binda, as Chairman BOT High Prefect, and many more. Therefore, we are here to join our voice to all that has been said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu makes himself available for election in 2027, that the people of Ghana are for him and our votes are with him. Thank you and God bless you.
The ALGON chairman, Saowe Chinda, our very own, the Ministerial Official of Ghana, and Barrister Go by the Albright Day from the leader of 10th Ghana 10th Legislative Assembly. I'm here on behalf of the 19 campus of Ghana local government. I want this thing rapidly and key it to the submissions and the decision taken by the Messiah and Joshua of Ghana, Dr. Thomas Mayepe. We are in today, the 8th day of December 2025 of the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, affirmed that decision, and consequent upon that, we are in order and injunctive order perpetually as the decision you have taken that come 2027, no voice, no political party, no other person will come up with an decision that is taken today. And that decision and that decision is unappealable and remains totally impossible and irrevocable.
Still from the good answers, permit me to welcome the chairman of the local government area, Dr. Mbakoni Ope. Please let's make his for him. And also let's welcome the leader of the legislative arm of the local government area. You're welcome, sir. Chairman of the local government area, Dr. Mbakoni Ope. You're welcome, sir.
Chairman of ALGON, my colleagues, Vice Chairman of the 23-22 local government area that is present, leaders and councillors of the 23-22 local government area that are present, please permit me to stand on order. Well, I want to especially thank God for giving us this wonderful opportunity for all of us to gather like this, joining our voice, asking Mr. President to avail himself for 2027 election. On my own part, as the executive chairman of the local government area and my councillor that are here, I lack words to express our gratitude to him, because Mr. President has done what nobody has been able to do for the people of the local government area. It suffices to state here categorically that the Federal University of Environment and Technology not only giving us sense for the establishment of the university came at a very critical time in the history of this country, where budgets for the execution of certain projects were no longer in vogue. Mr. President, for the joy and for the love he has for the Thai people, exercised his power by moving and giving authority to NNPC to start the renovation and commencement of the university. And as I speak to you now, the university has commenced renovation on its campuses. The university has commenced the advertisement for students enrollment. The university has also advertised for the employment of academic and non-academic staff of the university. That means that the university has taken off immensely. So what can we say? That is a show of love to the people. Mr. President did not also aim at that. Having approved for the establishment of the University of Environment and Technology, he gave a seal to the establishment of other universities for the next 6 years. That means that he came particularly to come and bless and help the Thai people. Because the university is not only going to create jobs for our people, it's also going to enhance our economic base. That means the Thai people are going to benefit so much. He went further to also facilitate the work of high prep in Ogoniland and in particular the Thai. There's a specialist hospital that is going on now. There are shoreline remediations and also upland remediation that is going on, which has suffered defects years past. Within his tenure, he has done justice to that, and it's spectacular. Everything is going on speedily. He did not also end at that point. He appointed one of our illustrious sons, Honorable Prince Meludan Akekwe, as Chairman Governing Council, Federal University of Education. Among other things which he has done, so numerous to mention, I want to stand here. We are not only endorsing him to run for 2027. We are coming to pay him back as a sign of reciprocation. Because he can't do all this for us, and we will not tell him thank you. Come 2027, I, my councillors, and the entire people of Thai, there's no go area. Just anybody who has any other thought and ambition, forget it. The Thai is ready, and we will turn our votes for him, as we used to do. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
The ALGON chairman, River State, and my own chairman, in whom I are well pleased, standing on already established protocols. My name is Musoni Raphael, the leader of the Legislative Assembly. We have a president that has written his name in the heart of every citizen of Thai. And there's no other thing we can do than to join our chairman, speak in unison with our chairman, that it is either Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So on this note, we are agreeing with our chairman that 2027 Thai people will vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you.
This is River States, and this is the opportunity of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, River State Chapter. And here in the auditorium of the local government area, we have local government chairman, vice chairman, and also members of the local government. Critical announcements to do, and that endorsement is going on. Next, still coming from the Ogoni accents. He described his local government as the heartbeat of the nation. Please welcome Chairman in the local government area of Parliamentary Honor and the leader in the local government area. Leader, please come forward. Thank you. The Chairman of ALGON, my distinguished colleagues, Deputy Chairman, Honorable Leaders and Councillors, I greet you all this afternoon. My name is Chief Honorable Obarilomate Ono, Distinguished Service Star of River State, Executive Chairman, LMA Local Government, and Secretary of ALGON, River State. I am here on the mandate of my people, the people of LMA Local Government, who are pleased with Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for what he has done for us in this short time he has been president. Mr. President,
As you all know, in Eleme local government, which is the heartbeat of the economy of this country, he has urgently attended to the Eleme axis of the East Road, which was a problem and a cause for several protests. It was our leader, our distinguished leader of Rivers State politics, Chief Barrister Eze from Wike, GSSRS, CON. He was the one that led Rivers people to Abuja, to Asorok, to meet with Mr. President over the issue of the Eleme axis of the East-West Road, which is a major arterial supply to the economic activities of this country. We have the seaports, we have the refinery, and all those critical infrastructure of federal government. But the road was completely in a deplorable state. We were complaining, people were dying, people were mourning, and today, Mr. President is fixing the road. If you go there now, you will see what's going on, not just what's going on, but the concrete reinforcement that they are doing there is unparalleled. So, it is only an irrational person, a mentally irrational person, that would not support Mr. President in Eleme local government. I want to say that also, I am from Onne. Onne is the nucleus of the heartbeat of the economy of this country. And the port modernization that the president has planned to affect Calabar, Port Harcourt, and Onne ports is going to be beneficial to the people of Eleme and Onne, and also to Nigeria and to the people of Rivers State. Why do you think we should not support him? As we speak today, the price of food is going down. When it was going up, we were complaining. Now it's going down. We must also let people know. Everybody knows this is Christmas period. Bag of rice is how much? Things are getting better because the president is doing the right thing. On that note, we are happy with Mr. President. Our sons have been appointed. We have our son, Chief Honorable Marcus Nleji. He is the Executive Director of Works and Projects, South Development Commission. We also have a former member of Reps. He is a member of the Board of Trustees, Hydrocarbon Pollution Remedy. He is a member of the board. It's a federal appointment. We have our sons and daughters appointed and employed into the Federal University of the Environment. Our sons and daughters, our son is a director of ICC, our son is also a director of works in that university. Have you not done enough? Have you not done enough? So why? So now today, I stand on behalf of the good people of Eleme, the traditional rulers, the women, the men, the councillors, all the opinion leaders, and all the politicians to say that we, the people of Eleme, will support Mr. President for a comeback for 2027. We endorse him as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027. Thank you and God bless you.
The chairman of ALGON, I want to stand on the existing protocol that has been known by Shogo. My name is Honorable Chumbu Daniel Jima, the leader of Eleme 10th Legislative Assembly. I want to concur on what the Eagle has just said here. The Eleme people, they have entrusted leadership to him. He has delivered before. He is delivering us now. He is God sent. He has never led us astray. And what he has said here is the mind of the Eleme people. On behalf of the Eleme people, the 10 wards in Eleme, all the councillors here represented, I want to totally adopt in entirety everything the Igbo has said, that the Eleme people are for Ahmed Bola Tinubu and nobody else. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. There are 5 Ogobi-speaking local government area in River State. 4 of them have spoken. And the 5th one, please let's welcome Honorable Confidence Teko, the Chairman Bukana local government area, and also the leader, Bukana Regional Government. Please come forward. Thank you, sir.
The Chairman of ALGON and my dear colleagues, the very beautiful Vice Chairman, our very able leaders and councillors. Let me go this way. That when my brother from Ghana said over 30 years, it took the government of Nigeria to respond to our yearnings. It is even more worrisome today that as we sit in this hall, we have a daughter of one of those that was murdered, one of the 4 that was murdered in cold blood, and that we have pleaded with the government of Nigeria, and until the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came, he listened to our cry, he heard our cry, and granted to our people 80 party, Edward Kobani, Samuel Orage, and Theophilus Orage, granted them an award of the Commander of the Niger. That is something that for all of us who are from that place is very sentimental to us. Going forward, he has gone on, appointed our illustrious sons, Magnus Nke Abe, Senator, as the National Agency for Great Green Wall, the Chairman, Chief Honorable Victor Yadam, Chairman, Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, Professor Innocent Bariko, Director General, CEO, National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency, and of course, the Project Coordinator of HIPRED, Professor Ned. He also gone ahead to appoint my own paramount ruler, Chief Khalido Kabari, as the member, Governing Council University of Port Harcourt. He has appointed just into the newly created university, Federal University of Environment in time, Dr. Sagbanin Ntogo, also as the Chief Librarian of that university. What else can we ask for? Never in the history of the creation of Bokana have we fared this better. And if a man who has done all this much for all of us, we cannot in return allow him, beg him, plead with him to come back to contest for the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027. What else can we do? I therefore here today, as the chairman, the executive chairman of Bokana local government, Confidence Nimadeko, and my leader and the councillors, the chiefs, the young, the old of Bokana local government, we are not asking him to come to contest. The Pesako, the spirit of Bokana, the spirit of Bokana, has already asked him to come and contest for the presidency of Nigeria come 2027. That way, we have chosen unanimously to give him all the support we can muster to give to him and guarantee that Bokana shall produce the first result that shall bring him to power come 2027. Thank you and God bless.
Let me stand on the already established protocol. My name is Dr. John Libra Bariko. In Bokana, we run an executive collaborative government, a straight line government. Before we come out to speak, we agree before we speak. Whatever the executive chairman of Bukuna has said is what we have agreed to do. On behalf of the 17 councillors of Bukana that represent all the villages and all the persons in Bukana, I adopt the position of this country, Bola Tinubu, for a second time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to the government area. Let's welcome the chairman of the local government area and the leader of the legislative arm of the local government area. Honorable Abdul, you're welcome, sir.
The chairman of ALGON, all other protocols, most respectfully and duly observed. Mr. Chairman, in 1978, the Bone of Bonny Road was conceptualized. 47 years later, a man that has courage, a man that has capacity, a man that has vision, a man that has the future of Nigerians at heart, released the sum of 280 billion naira for the completion of Bone of Bonny Road. Mr. Chairman, as I speak to you, Nigerians and particularly the good people of Bonny local government will from today have opportunity to drive from Bonny to Lagos, to drive from Bonny to Abuja, to drive from Bonny to Onitsha, to drive from Bonny to Aba. One man, President Bola Tinubu, demonstrated political will. We shall return that political will by voting the 165 units to President Bola Tinubu in 2027. The political will, the support he has given to our people, we shall return the 12 political words in 2027 for Bola Tinubu. Mr. Chairman, let me say clearly that the Vice Chairman is here, the leader of the legislature is here, and other distinguished honorable members. No vacancy in Asurok in 2027. Let me say this through our leader, the Tinubu of Nigeria. Convey the message of many people that there is no vacancy in 2027. Thank you and God bless you all.
Our respected Chairman and President, please permit me to humbly rely on the well-established protocol. My name is Right Honorable Kingsley Sami Jumbo, leader of Bonny Local Government Legislative Council, 10th Assembly. In Bonny Local Government, we've already resolved that we are 100% with the Executive Chairman. We are irrevocably committed to everything the Chairman is doing because he's a people-friendly Chairman. He's a developmentally tailored Chairman. He's a Chairman that knows why he came and he's prepared. So on behalf of the 10th Legislative Council, we hereby adopt what the Chairman has already said. Members, those in support of what the Chairman has said, say aye. Aye. Those against, nay. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Now let's go straight to welcoming the Chairman, Government Local Government Area, Honorable Michael John Williams. Please let's play his name for him. Leader Government Local Government come forward as well. Chairman of our dear association, the ALGON, Honorable my colleagues, the Vice Chairman of our local government area, the leaders of our local government areas, and the councillors of our local government area. You are welcome. This is an epoch
making occasion. Why do I say so? I said so because Rivers people are assembled here. And why did they assemble? They assembled to endorse our president, our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am Michael John William Sherman, bigger than local government area. The truth is that Tinubu have done well in the local government. He appointed the Ballet government board and else, Bauchi State. Remember? And our dear brother, Josh Kelly, is equally appointed in the federal agency. And our brother and illustrious from Kalabari, Uchukali, like Banabana, is equally appointed in the federal department. So, my people who want to use this opportunity that is wicked. I can tell you now, wicked. That's a slogan. That's a slogan. And so the president has done wonderfully well, but to deliver right, that is my key point, to deliver right. You know that our economy, our ecosystem was degraded because of this bullfire and oil bunkering. Our ecosystem died. Our people cannot go to villages, catch fish and some and all that. But today, that thing that we do not expect, that we felt that our ecosystem was fully gone, a president came. A president came. A president came. And he raised that cry. And he raised that cry from the eyes of the reverend people. And so, as the chairman of my local government area, I want to say that the Degema people are solidly behind Tinubu. The Degema people have called me to say that I should come and tell River State that Degema people are behind Tinubu, that we shall re-elect him come 2027. May peace and good health be with our president. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. The ALGON chairman of River State, please permit me to stand on existing protocol. My name is Honorable Sweyi Bennett Moses, the leader, 10th Legislative Assembly, Degema. On a very quick one, the wicked one of Degema raised a motion here, and as legislators, on behalf of the 71 Degema local government area, I so second the motion raised by the executive chairman of Degema local government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Degema local government. Let's welcome Okrika local government Honorable Akura Tobi, Okrika local government. The legislative leader of Okrika local government. So, ALGON. Someone of ALGON, my colleagues, Vice Chairman of Council,
councillors and presidents, I stand today as the Executive Chairman of the Government Council by the Chief Honorable Uncle Tinubu. Today, I'm so happy, so delighted, finding myself as a partaker of today's August gathering. I'm here today to thank Mr. President for what he has done for the good people of Africa local government. One, I want to appreciate Mr. President for the East-West Road that is ongoing. That is the only doorway we the African people follow to our local government. Before now, from the particular city, we spend not less than 1 hour 30 minutes to African local government. But today, due to the ongoing construction, in less than 30 minutes, you will get to African local government. And this road has enabled the economy and social activities of the local government. Two, I want to thank Mr. President to have appointed a son with the work recognition ethnic nationality, the President-in-Chief, Minister Bernard Eyayi, as the Executive Director of the name. His position today at the NDDC has enabled the African people for another constructed Burukiri African language. So at this point, I will say thank you to Mr. President and assuring him that we the African people are going to give him our unflinching support. Thank you and God bless you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Right Honorable Dr. Vicky Paul Godwin Habam. I want to say from the Africa LGA, this event is rather communist, but we have gone past this stage already. But for the purpose of this event, our capacity chairman, we call him capacity overdose, Chief Honorable Akwa Alfred Toby, a history-making chairman of Africa local government. In the history of Africa local government, it has never been two-time tenure. You do one, you go. But Chief Honorable Akwa Alfred Toby, a core grassroots politician, the African people look at him. They say in our language, if you from a Belekupo, they say if it is too sweet, you can complete the second plate or take to bishop. And that is what we are here to support our capacity overdose chairman. The time limit is very short. We can say more, but thank God our council chairman have already said it all. To all the councillors, all the 12 councillors in the various wards in Africa local government, we solidly stand with our full chest, our two legs very strong on the ground, support our council chairman, endorsing our dear President Amin Tinubu, come 2027 for a second tenure. Thank you and God bless you again.
And also coming, please welcome the chairman, Equal Local Government Area, Honorable Charles Obado, and also the leader, Equal Local Government Legislative.
The ALGON chairman, the deputy secretary, and
my fellow colleagues, the Vice Chairman, the President, the councillors here present. My name is Charles Wobodo, the Chairman of Ikwe Local Government. We have just come here for a simple message given to us by our stakeholders in Ikwe to come and tell this house, the ALGON, to forward a message to our son up there, the FCT minister. Through him can get to the president. To tell him thank you for what he has done for us. First, we have not seen a very courageous president, Ahmed Tinubu. He has shown capacity. A man who has the guts to remove the subsidy everybody has been crying for. He came and stood his ground, and today we are reaping the results. I think that's a happy thing for us. The people has asked me and the 13 world councillors, to tell the FCT minister, to call the president to tie his hand again for a second tenure. Because we can't do more than what he has done for us. Let me join my colleagues from where they are coming from. A man who has touched the state by all means, one after the other. He didn't bypass the local government. He gave us a pioneer vice chancellor of University of Environment and Technology. That is Tinubu. We thank him for that. He has given us first responsibility for us to move on. We will stop thanking him for other appointments he has given to us. He has shown us that he also gave us a member in the Delta Federal University by Chiwike Ikenga. He is also part of us. So the people are very happy. We are supporting him. We are calling him, not just only endorsing him, to come and tie his hand. The message simple is that the people are also telling the Rivers people that look, if Rivers State is going outside Ahmed Tinubu, we will not join you. If people will be for Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Please permit me to stand in existing protocol, please. I am not here to make much statements about what my game changer has said. The Ikure local government chairman has spoken, and he has spoken, nobody is opposing it. On behalf of the councillors of Ikure government, I hereby adopt his statement. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, leader. Next, please let's welcome, please promise it to Andana Local area. Please let's welcome him, Chairman Andana Local area. Please please here. And let's welcome the leader, Andana Local area. Thank you. Thank you. Chairman of ALGON, my dear colleagues, our sweet Vice Chairman here present, leaders and councillors here present. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. And other people go in different way. When I mean and other people go in different way, everybody are saying, call Mr. President to come and contest this. We are calling our son, Enrique, to tell Mr. President to contest. God has given us a son, that is Enrique. We are begging him to tell Mr. President to contest again. We are ready and waiting for him. The people of Anthony are waiting for him. The president has done well. Today we have a federal commissioner appointed by Mr. President, that is Endorses.
A lot of Anthony sons and daughters have benefited from that. We don't have any reason not to vote for president. Please, Barrister Yemeke, beg Mr. President to come out, come 2027. We are coming out to vote for you. Our vote is ready. We vote for you massively. I repeat, massively. And then people will vote for you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. The chairman, ALGON River State Chapter, other executive chairman, vice chairman, leaders of council, and all councillors, permit me to stand on the system protocol already established. My name is Right Honorable Tinubu, leader and Donald of the council. Having listened keenly to my executive chairman, the foreign chairman, they call him the foreign chairman, because Anthony, I've never seen it in this manner. When you appear before him, you know your problems, and he will appear to you. I want to stand on the existing protocol, all that he has said. Having listened keenly to him, that the 11 councillors of Anthony local government,
Thank you.
I will be chairman, I will hold for the president of 2027.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please, let's welcome Chairman, Ahodo West Local Government Area, and the leader, Ahodo West Local Government Area. Please, let's welcome. Leader, Ahodo West.
The chairman, ALGON River State, the deputy chairman, the legislative here present, legislative here present, ladies and gentlemen, today is a unique day in River State. Moreover, Ahoda West, we are happy to call our president, President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, to come and contest the election in 2027. Since the creation of democracy, let me say, since the installation of democracy in 1999 to today, I have not seen any president like him. He has done so many things in this state for us. Moreover, in the area the artists I came from, the Orashi region. They have appointed our people into various offices, notable offices, sensitive offices. I'm standing here to say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abba.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. 60 seconds. Good afternoon. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I don't have much to say. Ladies members of 8 legislative West Assembly, we hereby adopt what my Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now Solomon Abuba, Chairman of the East Local Government Area. Let's also welcome the leader.
Right. The ALGON chairman, let me just rely on the well-established protocol. My name is Honorable Solomon Abuba, or Chairman, Ahoda East Local Government Chairman. I want to tell us today that the President has done so well for us as a local government. And we know that he will certainly complete the good work that he has been doing. Let me also acknowledge and thank him for some notable appointments that he had given to our illustrious sons and our daughter. One notable one is the one given to Right Honorable Tinubu Muche as the pioneer chairman of the South-South Development Commission. The other appointment is Mrs. Dorcas Amos, a board member of IPREP. We also have another notable son, Professor Kanye Ebeko, Governing Council member, Federal University, Duse, Jigawa State. I also want to mention here that major works are ongoing on the Port Harcourt and other axis of the East West Road. Thank you, making travels faster.
Thank you so much.
I'm here as one with my councillors, my vice chairman here, to say that we are going to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. We endorse him. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Leader and other East.
Good afternoon, permitting to speak on already established.
Secondly, then the chairman of
my name is Right Honorable Jima Udoma Marvin. I am here. I'm at East Legislative Council. I want to hear from my chairman. We call him Solution. And by 2027, our president should make himself available.
Thank you so much. Let's welcome Chairman Akukucho Local Government Area, Honorable Aprilia A. Bokfua. Thank you, sir.
I will have to make my own slightly different from all my colleagues have done because of the way I appreciate our dear president. Therefore, I go like this. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate. On your mandate. On your mandate we shall stand.
Thank you so much, Chairman Akukucho. Thank you so much. Leader, please.
ALGON Chairman, my dear colleagues, Vice Chairman of all the councils in Rivers State, the leaders of the Legislative Assembly, and their respected councillors. I want to join all the speakers in thanking first of all our dear President for all he is doing for us in Rivers State. My colleagues have mentioned several appointments that he have done. It will therefore be unwise to continue to mention so many. But then for the purposes of my dear LGA also identifying with what he has done, I want to tell us our son, our leader, Honorable Iso Jack, was also appointed as a member of the governing council of Alex Ekweme Federal University, Akukucho local government. And then our sister, Esther Walsing Jack, is also the head of civil service of the Federation. Outside that, there are a lot of other things our dear President has done. There is nobody seated here that can tell us that there are areas in this country that our dear President have not touched in one way or the other. Therefore, the need for him to come upon in 2027 is generally being demanded by all members of ALGON of Rivers State. Therefore, our dear President Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, we call on you to please come forward that Rivers State is solidly behind you, stepping on the shoes of our dear leader, Chief E.N. Wike, thank you and God bless us.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Madam Chairman and Leader Council Chairman represents. Standing before you is my colleague of Mama Leader Akoboko 10th Legislative Council. The second what our Honorable Chairman, the performing Chairman, Mr. Light of Akoboko has said. On behalf of the good people of Akoboko and Akoga 10th Legislative Council, we hear what the performing Chairman has said. Thank you. And thank you so much. Oyibo local government and what business of work second government area. All the next to go and go. Thank you, sir. The chairman of the also represents the mayor of Lagos, my colleagues, vice chairman of the council, the leaders of councils, the councillors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Honorable Tinubu Akara Long, by the special guest of God, the executive chairman of the local government area. I am here to express my profound gratitude and thanks to Mr. President Tinubu for all he has done for us as a people. In the local government area, we've never had this so good. But over time, within the shortest possible time we have been in office, less than 3 years, we have felt the impact of his administration. It has honored us by appointing 2 of our electoral sons into federal positions, notably Ambassador Desmond Akao as a federal commissioner in Rafah. We also have Honorable Bright Jacob, a member of Governing Council, High Point. He also consulted the Opugu Iboji Road. This is in addition to so many other things he has done in our senatorial district and in the state. Presently, his economic policies are yielding results, and we are all feeling it. It is on this note that the good people of Oyibo have sent us, myself, the vice chairman of council, the councillors, that we should come and plead with Mr. President to present himself for second time in office. We are showing him that we are going to support him massively. We have done it before, we are going to do it again. Thank you and may God bless. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The ALGON chairman, I stand on the establishment of a protocol. I remain Honorable Felix Mungu, the leader of 8th Assembly of the local government. On that note, without wasting much of our time, I'm here to adopt what our independent local government chairman has just said, because the only people have sat together and said we don't have any other person than Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come 2027 election, that we are ready and we are sure that nobody can support or to challenge Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All you people are there to support him from 2027. Thank you and God bless you. Let's welcome the Uche Chikwopasi, chairman of the Nigerian area.
The chairman ALGON State and my distinguished colleagues, the vice chairman of the government here, the leaders and all councillors here present. My name is Honorable Obasibu Tinubu, the executive chairman of Malaga government. Our own is the same as the president. Thank you. We thank Mr. President, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for appointing our own leader, Chief Barrister Ezebunwa Onosobike, as the first minister of the first FCT minister in South. What I mean by first is the first FCT minister for the South and South, entire South. We are also thank
Mr. President, for nominating another of our leader, Chief Osije Okocha, as ambassador. With our leader, Chief Barrister Ejekowa Onosoruke, as the Political General of South South. Mr. President, victory is assured called 2027. The good people of Amuma local government have asked me to say a very big yes to Tinubu 2027. That we assure him we will give him 100% vote in 2027.
Good afternoon, everyone. All chairmen present, vice chairman of council, leader of council, councillors of Abia State. Permit me to stand on the already established protocol. My name is Right Honorable Ruth Chika, the leader of Amuma 7th Legislative Assembly. I stand here to support the motion of Abia Chairman, the working Wewe Chairman of Amuma Local Government, to support the endorsement of our President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for a second term bid. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Next, the chair local government area of the chair local government area represented by the vice.
The chairman, the ALGON chairman, the chairman of the 23 LGAs, our beautiful vice chairman of the 23 LGAs, the leaders of the various councils and the councillors of 23 LGAs, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am Obenefit Ijoma Enso, Vice Chairman of Eche Local Government, representing the Chairman of Eche Local Government, Chief Honorable Chima Boniface Njoko, who is unavoidably absent for this program. First of all, I want to thank the President for restoring peace here in Rivers State, and that's the major reason we're here today. And secondly, I want to thank him for the several sensitive appointments of Rivers people in FCT. On that note, the chairman of Eche Local Government, Chief Honorable Boniface Chima Njoko, have asked me to tell Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that the good people of Eche Local Government area have asked him to declare his intentions for 2027. Our people are solidly behind him. We say, carry go. Eche, Chikao. Chikao. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Eche Local Government. Thank you.
Standing on the existing protocol, please. Right Honorable Marshal Ogechi, leader, Chair 10th Legislative Assembly. Ndeche Luchikao. Sir, we have gathered here today calling on the President to come around 2027. Many LGS have laid emphasis on one appointment or the other, but Eche have no reason to say no, because our dear leader, Enwike, is involved, and the chairman is working. Because of his performance in Eche local government, we have heard from the beautiful vice chairman, Eche people are solidly behind the chairman of Eche local government. And in extension, we want to thank our leader, Enwike, for giving us the opportunity to produce the Senate of Chief Honorable Owel Onyesu. At the same time, we appeal to him to remember Eche people in federal appointments. Thank you and God bless you.
Now, we have a vice chairman of the local government here, all of them ladies, and we're going to call on the vice chairman of the local government area, Dr. Joseph, to come forward. Now we have all the vice chairman, all the ladies, please come forward to make the position known. Thank you.
Good afternoon, the ALGON chairman, my capacity chairman, sir. Please permit me to stand on already established protocols. I am Honorable Nyeche Gloria Joyce, the Vice Chairman, Obefor Local Government Area. On behalf of the 23 local government vice chairmen, I want to sincerely thank our own, the FCT Minister, Chief Barrister Nyesom Ezenwa-Wike. I equally want to thank Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why am I thanking them? Because they didn't just give women a voice, but they gave us a platform to stand on. Don't forget, a voice without a platform will only end up in an empty room. But today, in Rivers State, the 23 local government vice chairmen are all women. A rare one of its kind, unlike what it used to be in those days. And we stand here to say thank you to our own and thank you to Mr. President. Having carefully listened to all our capacity chairmen have said today pertaining the 2027 election, we have come to reaffirm our loyalty, and we haven't just come to make a promise, but we have come to make a pledge to Mr. President that come 2027, we, the 23 local government vice chairmen in Rivers State, we will get to the grassroots. We will get to the nooks and the crannies of Rivers State, and we will mobilize our women, bearing in mind that 80% of the voting strength lies with women. And so, Mr. President, we have come to say there is no room in Asurok as far as the women are concerned. Thank you and God bless you. Able Vice Chairman, Able Vice Chairman, Able Vice Chairman. Thank you.
Voices of the Vice Chairman of the local government areas, and from what you've heard, all of them females, and have spoken in one voice. This is a very strategic meeting of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter. At this point, permit me to welcome, for a very important section of this meeting, I'd like to welcome the Chairman of our local government area, Sir Honorable Chidi Chinese PhD, to take over this segment. Please put your hands together for him.
Chairman, ALGON Rivers State, please permit me to stand on the protocols as already established. Mr. Chairman and Lord Mayor, having listened to all that has been said so far by the chairman in Rivers State, their vice chairman, the leaders, and all the councillors, I therefore move this motion for the endorsement of President Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, for a second term in office. Whereas the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended provides for the President to serve a maximum of 2 terms in office. Whereas His Excellency President Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has demonstrated exceptional leadership, vision, and commitment to the development of Nigeria, with a special focus on real estate. Whereas his administration has made significant strides in infrastructure development, energy, healthcare, education, and economic growth, benefiting Rivers State and Nigeria as a whole. Whereas Mr. President has shown unwavering dedication
to the people of Rivers State appointing sons and daughters of the state to key federal positions like our leader, Chief Barrister Ezewo Nyesom Wike, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Commander of the Order of Niger, Life Venture, as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the first of its kind from the South. Alabo Boma Iyaye, Executive Director, Finance and Administration, the Niger Delta Development Commission. Honorable Prince Chibudom Wuche, Chairman, the pioneer chairman of the board of the South-South Development Commission. Alabo George Kelly, PhD, Fellow of the Nigerian Institution of Quantity Surveyors, as Executive Secretary of the Border Commission. Ambassador Desmond Akawo, Member of the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, RAMFAC, and State Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Ambassador Nominee, Onweze Collins Joe Kocha, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and a host of other appointments too numerous to mention, and also initiating projects that promote economic empowerment and improve livelihoods. Whereas his policies and programs, such as the removal of the oil subsidy and security of pipeline infrastructure, have brought hope and prosperity to the people of Rivers State, especially increased revenue allocation to both the state and local governments in Nigeria at large. Now, therefore, this Congress of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, Rivers State, resolves as follows. 1. Endorses President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for a second term in office, in recognition of his outstanding performance and commitment to the development of Rivers State and of Nigeria. 2. Urges all Rivers State citizens to support the President's re-election bid to ensure continuity and further progress. 3. Pledges support and solidarity to the President Tinubu's administration as he continues to drive the nation forward. Adopted this 8th day of December 2025 in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Thank you and God bless.
Please permit me at this junction.
Sorry. I therefore move this motion that the President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, do present himself for re-election for a second term in office. I so move.
Let's welcome Chairman Kana Local Government Area, Dr. Bayere Thomas, to second the motion.
Chairman of ALGON and my dear colleagues, my name is Dr. Thomas Bayere, and with all good intention and purpose, I rise this afternoon to second the motion as ably moved by my brother and colleague, Dr. Chidi Lord, that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, present himself for presidency come 2027, and that we have also endorsed him as a second.
Welcome the Chairman of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, and the Chairman of Port Harcourt City Local Government Area, Sir Owe Yehuda DSS RX, to put up the motion to the people. Thank you.
My dear colleagues, Vice Chairman of the various councils, leaders and councillors of our local government councils in Rivers State, having listened carefully to the motion moved by Dr. Chidi Lloyd, the chairman of Emoha local government, and seconded by Dr. Thomas Barere, the chairman of Kana local government. In consideration of this motion, if you are in support that our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should contest 7th general election, say aye. If you are against, say nay. The ayes have it. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Tinubu, on your mandate we shall stand. Having adopted this motion, on behalf of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, we will convey our message to our dear leader, His Excellency Nyesom Ezowike, to transmit same to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you and God bless us.
Thank you so much. Shall we remain standing for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Congratulations, God bless you. Please just remain seated. Remain seated, please. Thank you so much. Remain seated. Now, a special announcement inviting you to the Rivers Peace Initiative this Wednesday, 100 in office of all local government chairmen, the Rivers Peace Initiative and Super FM. This is a special invitation. Thank you so much. The local government chairmen will be taking their leaves off the hall. Please, all legislative assemblymen, all local government chairmen will take your leave now. Councillors, we have photographs outside. Chairmen and councillors, all photographs outside. Once again, this is inviting you to the Rivers Peace Initiative, celebrating 100 days in office of local government chairman, hosted by the Rivers Peace Initiative and Super FM this Wednesday.
O God of creation, grant this one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed. Thank you so much. May we please sit. The Inspector General of Police, Federal Republic of Nigeria, IGP Olukayode Adeolu Egbetukun, PhD, MPM, sir, you're most welcome to this event that I know very strongly that is yours. Not just because you are the IGP, but more because you're a man who has shown commitment to ensuring that we have the kind of police force we ought to have in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So it's on your auspices, it's your own directive that this event is holding. And out of your very busy schedule, you also have made time to be here to ensure that this program goes on as expected. Sir, you're most welcome. Before you arrive, sir, we had done a few introduction of some of our very wonderful guests who are already seated, waiting to ensure that they have a feel of what it takes for the police public relations officer to gather in this manner under your auspices, to gather to learn, to unlearn and relearn. And so I had informed them earlier that as part of your reform initiative, you've insisted, sir, that beyond learning, unlearning and relearning, the police force as it is today is one we now enjoy what we also refer to as training, untraining and retraining. Because we've insisted that training becomes a component, one that is entrenched, one that is reoccurring at every sphere, at every strata of the Nigerian police force. The IGP, sir, it is important to let you know that you have with us here the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, who is ably represented in this particular event by no other than Mrs. Oluwatosin Lawal. She's seated next to your right. She's the one representing the Minister for Information. Once again, you're most welcome. The IGP, sir, we also have the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Wadi Shaibu, who is ably represented in this particular event by Major A.S. Ajibola. Is the Army Public, from the Army Public Relations Department. You're most welcome, sir. We also have with us here the IGP, the Chief of Naval Staff, Rear Admiral E.D. Abbas, who is ably represented by Navy Captain C.F. Omar, the Assistant Director, Media Operations. If that clapping is for the PRO here speaking, it will be okay, but it's for to recognize the presence of the person, then I'm sure we can do better. The IGP also, we have with us here this lovely morning, the Executive Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Olanipe Olukoyede, who is ably represented by Mr. Wilson Owujaren, who is the Director of Public Affairs. The IGP, sir, we also have with us here the Controller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service, who is ably represented by Assistant Controller General Aminu Yusuf MNI. The IGP, sir, we also have with us this lovely morning the President and Chairman of Council, Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, Dr. Ike Neliako, Fellow of the National Institute of Public Relations, is ably represented in this particular event by a member of the Council in the person of Dr. Ahmed Sajo, who is a Fellow of the National Institute of Public Relations and the former Commissioner of Information at Damawa State Command. The IGP, I was thinking the President and Chairman will be here, sir. So I am an Igbo man, and his name is a very wonderful name. His name is Ike Neliako. Ike there is strength. Neliako means continuously you're enjoying wealth. So he has power. He also enjoys wealth. And unfortunately, he's not here. He's ably represented by another member of the council. I wouldn't know, sir, if you also have Ike and if you also Neliako as the president. But that is on the lighter mode. You're most welcome, sir. And the IGP, sir, we also have with us here this lovely morning the National Chairman Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, Alhaji Mogaji Ibrahim Olaniyan, but unfortunately he's not here. We were told that he was caught up with something and he couldn't make it here. But he's ably represented by one of his national vice chairman, particularly the one representing the northern part of the country, is no other than Ambassador Wada Sadiq, Deputy National Vice Chairman, North. PCRC, service to the nation. You're most welcome, sir. And the IGP, sir, we know you're good at doing things very wonderful, like you want things to work out very well. As a matter of that, you've ensured that we have very seasoned and consummate resource persons who will be taking your PROs through this period. Like I said, training on training and retraining us, ensuring that we learn better, unlearn and relearn all of what we need to relearn. So you have very good hands that will be taking us through this training. One of them is no other than Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Tunji Alapini, retired, MPM MNI. He was once the first public relations officer, and what that means is that he's here to ensure that the yesteryear's experience is brought back to the memories of the current PROs, so we could learn better. You're most welcome, sir. And the IGP, sir, we also have here the one you know that is a regular name that has always been with us in this event. A man that was there doing the job of the first public relations officer several times, for the multiple times, for the opt-in time, as much as you can count, is no other than the current provost, Police Public Relations Schools, Abuja, is one of the core resource persons we'll be having in this event, is no other than CP, Dr. Emmanuel Ojukwu, retired. And the IGP, sir, in the order of the resource person, we also have here from who is the National Treasurer and Editor, this day Nigerian Guild of Editors, is a resource person, is no other than Dr. Iyobosa Owojiren. I wouldn't know where you're seated, sir. You're most welcome. Please, may we clap to welcome him. And we also have as yet another resource person, the General Secretary, Public Relations Consultant Association of Nigeria, is no other than Mr. Hassan Abdul, MNIPR. You're most welcome, sir. The IGP, sir, we have representative from International Alert, is here present, is no other than Dr. Kingsley Odo. Doc, you're most welcome. A round of applause to welcome him. And the IGP, sir, we also have representative of the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, ably represented here. We are yet to get the name, but I've been told the person will be joining us in a moment. And of course, the IGP, sir, you have your PROs, drawn from the 17 zonal commands of the Nigerian Police Force, the 36 state commands and the FCT Abuja, and PROs of various formations who we refer to as licensed PRO, public relations officers. They're all here, seated to listen to you as we formally open this very wonderful event. And like I informed us earlier, this particular event is live on one of our most trusted national televisions, the TV Continental, the one you refer to as TVC. We also have our various social media platforms also covering this, and we have an array of media personalities who are here, cameras at the back, cameras from the front view. They're all here to ensure that this event moves on as expected. We have senior police officers here present. We have men of the Nigerian Police Force. I remember my very humble self, SP Daniel Ndukwe. I am the Police Public Relations Officer in Enugu State Command, and I am not doing this moderation alone. I am joined in this moderation by
DSP Bamishe Sonwo is my name. I am a staff officer at the Force Public Relations Department, Force Headquarters, Abuja. Very quickly, sir, with your kind permission, we will be going into the segment of goodwill messages. And to kickstart the goodwill message would be our own Professor our own professor, the DG, National Institute of Police Studies, okay, sir. So, apologies, please. Very quickly, we will be having the opening remarks by no other person but the image maker of the biggest police force in Africa, the biggest police force of the black people, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin. A round of applause for him as he comes forward, ladies and gentlemen.
I crave our indulgence to adopt the already established protocol, but that notwithstanding, I would like to very specially recognize the presence, the very gracious presence of the 22nd Indigenous Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, PhD, NPM. Thank you very much, sir, for making it here today. So it is with profound gratitude and a deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the 2025 edition of the annual PPRO's conference holding here at the Nigeria Police Resource Center, Abuja. First, let me express my immeasurable appreciation to the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, PhD, NPM, for the rare privilege and confidence reposed in me to serve as the first public relations officer. Sir, your unwavering support for strategic communication and public engagement has redefined policing in Nigeria, and for that we remain grateful. I also thank you most sincerely, sir, for your gracious and expedited approval of this very important conference. Your approval is not taken for granted. It is a clear demonstration of your commitment to capacity building, professionalism, and the repositioning of the Nigeria Police Force as a people-centered institution. This conference has come a long way, from Anambra in 2019, Enugu in 2020, Lagos in 2021, Oyo in 2022, Akwa Ibom in 2023, to Delta in 2024, and now proudly in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, in 2025. Each edition has left us better equipped, more united, and more determined to bridge the gap between the police and the public we serve. This year's theme, Empowering Communication, Enhancing Trust, is not just timely, it is imperative in an era where misinformation spreads faster than truth, and public perception can make or mar institutional credibility. Effective communication has become the oxygen of modern policing. We are gathered here to sharpen our skills in that regard, deepen our strategies, and recommit ourselves to telling the Nigeria police story with clarity, courage, and compassion. To every police public relations officer here today, I make this solemn promise on your behalf. By the end of this conference, we will leave here better communicators, better strategists, and better ambassadors of the Nigeria Police Force. We will do more. We will do more to project the giant strides of this administration under the leadership of IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun. We will bring the police closer to the people, and together we will lead the charge against fake news, disinformation, and malicious narratives targeted at our noble institution. To achieve this, we have carefully selected the very best hands to train and inspire us. Distinguished former Force Public Relations officers who have walked this path before us. Seasoned media practitioners and renowned public relations experts. Their wealth of experience will illuminate our path in these 4 days. Let me also seize this opportunity to express profound gratitude to our development partners and sponsors, the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, Clean Foundation, International Alert, and MoneyPoint for their consistent support over the years. Your belief in the transformative power of strategic communication within law enforcement continues to make gatherings like this possible. I equally acknowledge the Police Reform Secretariat and our international partners for their tireless efforts in driving police reform initiatives in Nigeria. Your collaboration remains pivotal to the new policing vision we are collectively building. Finally, IGP sir, we will not disappoint you. Under your leadership, the Nigeria Police Force is on an irreversible path of progress and public trust. We, your image makers, will continue to tell your story boldly, accurately, and professionally. We will make you proud always. On behalf of the Force Public Relations Department, I warmly welcome you once again to the opening ceremony of this all-important conference. Thank you.
Another round of applause for the Force Public Relations Officer. Thank you so much, the Force PRO. And the next, whose goodwill message you'll be receiving this moment, is no other than our own, the man that is being heading the Police Reforms Secretariat, the Director General of the National Institute of Police Studies, NIPS, is no other than Professor Ogunsakin. Profs, I wouldn't know where you are. A round of applause as we encourage him for his remarks. And I know very well that professors don't talk too much. They just say it the way it is. Prof, you're most welcome, sir. There's a mic there. You're most welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to stand on the existing protocol, but that would be very difficult because we have the Inspector General of Police here and it deserves to be recognized all over again. Sir, good afternoon, sir. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, PhD, MPM. We are very happy to see you and thank you for the good work you have been doing to lead the Nigerian police forward. Thank you very much, sir. Today is another landmark in the history of Nigeria Police Public Relations Office. I remember in 2012, 13 years ago, a PRO retreat was held in Kaduna Asa Hotel, and a lot of things have changed since 2012. Since that time, we have a young police officer by the name of Frank Imba, who was the PRO then. Today, he's a great DIG, and I think he deserves a lot of applause. Since 2012, again, these are the changes that have taken place. We have a Police Act 2020, which replaced the colonial era Police Act. Then we have new zones. In 2012, we have 12 zones. Now today we have 16. In 2012, we have 6 police departments. Now we have 8 police departments, including Intelligence Department, which is the latest. The complaints mechanism within the police has embraced new technology. Before, it used to be the CPs that post PROs, but today the job rests with the first PRO, which is a big improvement. Also, we now have the Police Public Relations School. I was fortunate to be the chairman of the committee that set it up in 2016. In 2012, we did not have a police reform secretariat. For the first time since the IG took over, a lot of changes has taken place. We've undergone a lot of reforms, but we have never had a central body that coordinates all the reform activities. So to this, the credit goes to the Inspector General of Police. Thank you, sir. We still like to thank the support that we receive from GS Foundation, which is funded by German government and the United Nations Development Plan, which is the lead implementation. Hello. Thank you. I thought you said as you have 1 minute, so you cut off the. Lastly, again, what we need to understand for the people sitting here, 2012 is totally different from 2025. In 2012, we did not have the social media, which has taken over everything in Nigeria and around the world. So your job in 2025, going to 2026, is quite complex. What we are looking at is a group of people that are media savvy, people that understand the impact of information. We have the responsibility today to continue the good work that has been done before, and then the legacy that the Inspector General of Police is building, which is reform, reform, reform. So on behalf of the Police Reform Secretariat, the National Institute of Police Studies, I want to say thank you for the job you are doing. And remember, to those who much is given, what do they say? Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Prof. I said it, professors are not good with long words. That speeches used to be very short. Thank you so much, Prof. And the next on the list to be giving us his goodwill message is no other than the Country Director of International Alert, who is here present with us, Dr. Kingsley Udo. A round of applause as he comes onto the stage for his very brief and smart goodwill message. You have the mic, sir.
Do kindly permit me to stand on the already existing protocol and at the same time most respectfully celebrate our IG, a man I've seen a lot on media, and I'm meeting you and seeing you for the very first time. I think it's a privilege for me. I might come for an autograph after this. I remember when my father said to me I was going to, he kept pointing to the children in the house, and when he got to my turn, he said, "You will be a policeman." I wept like a child. I said no. Then to make things worse, my teacher, Mrs. Ehindero, whose husband later became the Inspector General of Police, said to me, this boy, you will be a policeman. I ran away from the class and didn't come back again after some time. Today I regret not listening to my father and Miss Ehindero, because I'm seeing the sharpest bunch of police officers. When we hosted you in Akwa Ibom State, people came to see what we're doing there. The color, the pomp, the pageantry, the boots were shining. It was easy to see the face and the reflection on the boots of our police officers. Honestly, as the lead in country for International Alert, a strong partner, I want to tell you wholeheartedly that our plans beyond this year has you on the very top of it. Our police reform program going on is being celebrated everywhere. I just came back from Lagos, where we had to do the success story gathering, you need to see what is coming out from police community relations. It's amazing. Stories that you can tell anywhere. We sent a whole lot of these stories to the UK, and the feedback we're getting from our sponsors is that we should continue this program and expand it to other states in the country. I want to say a final very big thank you, and I want to pledge with all my heart that we will not stop partnering with the Nigerian police force in moving forward this good relationship that we're building between the police and the community. Thank you very much.
If that's all we can do, then that is not enough. A round of applause. Congratulations, the IGP, sir. If you listen very carefully to the country director of International Alert, you will hear him say something very remarkable, sir. He said currently, even when he refused to join the police, he is regretting, because currently he is seeing the sharpest bunch of police officers in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I beg, we not clap for ourselves now. And sir, he had made another assurance that their plans for the Nigerian police force reform beyond this year will be above the top. That means we will climb the roof, come down, we are still doing police reform with you. Thank you so much, please. Another round of applause. The Inspector General of Police, very distinguished dignitaries, ladies, gentlemen, the next to be presenting a goodwill message is no other than a very important financial institution. In fact, it's a financial institution that I know, even in your bathroom, they will render services there. Even in the farm, while you're tilling or cultivating the soil, rest assured you find them ensuring that you do your financial activities or transaction right there. It's no other than the lead law enforcement agency team of Money Point Microfinance Bank. And you see why I say that bank, they live for farm. In the farm, wherever you can find them. It's not other than Mr. Jimmy Tanko. Mr. Jimmy Tanko, you're most welcome, sir. You have the mic.
Inspector General of Police, sir, and standing on all other established protocols, a very good morning to everyone. My name is Bemi Awal, and I lead public and media relations for Money Point. So I'm in the midst of my brothers and sisters as a fellow public relations professional. I'd like to say that on behalf of Money Point, we would like to extend our heartfelt goodwill and profound congratulations on this very pivotal gathering. Looking at the theme, empowering communications, enhancing trust, we would like to say that this theme hits at the core of what we in the financial services sector do, as well as what our distinguished police officers do, which is in building trust. And as we say that trust is the bedrock of community engagement, as well as building a thriving society. At Money Point, we understand that trust is the most valuable currency that we all have. And so, just as we empower millions of businesses across Nigeria with reliable, fast, and secure financial tools, we recognize the essential role that the police plays in empowering public safety through clarity and consistency. Respectfully, sir,